Yesterday, Bitcoin broke out of this very significant trend line. This is not just any old trend line either. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see this trend line has been respected by the Bitcoin price going all the way back to April 2023. And a lot of traders are betting on the fact that the Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved within the next few months. And we have a lot of news stories coming out, very, very bullish news. And we've seen Bitcoin react very bullishly. But is this just a buy the rumor, sell the news fake out? We're going to be talking about the exact levels we need to be paying attention to for the rest of the week. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely and the most cardio-friendly Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. So why the bounce last week from $26,500? This was the highest volume node that Bitcoin traded throughout the entire month of September. In other words, this is where most people were willing to buy and sell Bitcoin throughout all of September. And as the price came back down to this area, we saw this level being defended by buyers. And of course, this is the trade setup that was given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. This is how we were able to get into that juicy long trade, which as you can see now, is in some pretty juicy profits. But what happens today is very, very important because whenever you get a big move like this, especially on a Sunday over the weekend, where literally in one 4-hour candle, we saw price come up 3%. That's absolutely insane. We need to be prepared for the fact that this could be a massive bull trap. And thankfully, there are very key levels on the chart that we can use as criteria to determine whether or not this move is going to have more follow through. So we know why we got the bounce, but why are we finding resistance right here? Well, it's because we're coming into the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. This is the place where we would always expect price to find some kind of resistance to either consolidate or get a pullback. And now as we are getting a bit of a retracement to the downside, we need to be keeping our eyes on this level between $27,300 and about $27,500. Why this level? Well, as we can see, this is the old value area high of the range, which basically means if the market wants to hold the Bitcoin price above the level of $27,300, we can then expect price will hold this level and continue to the upside. The second reason is because if we take a look at all the volume that has traded last week, we can see that we are coming up to the high volume node of everything that we've been trading since the very beginning of October. So we have a very clearly defined box right here of a line in the sand, basically saying this level, if Bitcoin is going to see higher prices, must hold. If we start to close 4-hour daily candles below this level, we can expect that Bitcoin is actually going to put in another new low. So for me, this is a very, very important level. And if we're going to see Bitcoin find support, it is going to be from this area, and then I will be looking for a much bigger move to the upside, to at least that $29,500 to $30,000 level. This is the Fibonacci golden pocket and the 786 retracement from the high that we put in the middle of July to the low that we put in here at the end of August. And this is the area where price will get sucked up to because as you can see right here, we have some pretty significant volume gap. And then the next area of resistance we have on the chart is coming in this little area of consolidation. So my next TP on the juicy long trade that we gave in the Casper Crew from 24,925, shout out to the Casper Crew. Well, that's going to be coming in right around here. And if we come up to this level and we see some bearish signs on the chart, personally, I'm actually looking for a larger move to the downside from this area. But I have been bullish going all the way back to the middle of August when we put in this low, saying that I'm expecting a retracement probably to the Fibonacci golden pocket 786. Now, what is most probable? Well, when we take a look at market Cipher, we can see on the daily time frame, we are in fact getting some bullish money flow crossing to the upside. In fact, if we actually zoom in here, we can see that the money flow right now is higher than it was at our previous high that we made at the beginning of October. So objectively speaking, this is very bullish. And when you see this, especially on the daily time frame, it's very rare that we don't get some kind of significant follow through. We come down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see a very high momentum wave right here on market Cipher B, as well as the money flow starting to curve from the purple back into the blue. If we come down to the 1-hour time frame, we can see money flow getting thicker again, right? It came down into the purple, it scoops back up into the blue, and it is once again getting pretty thick. So according to the indicators, there's definitely room for upside right here. So we know if Bitcoin closes the daily candle below this level, well, then we can get a little bit more bearish. But so far, there is no major sign of weakness here, and the indicators are looking quite bullish. Something else that's very important is the fact that as we came down to this low on Monday, September 11th, from the long setup in the Casper Crew, we saw bullish divergence on the daily time frame as we came down to that level. This is a powerful bottom signal, and typically when you see the divergence, the next trigger wave, as long as money flow continues to get thicker, gives us a significant move to the upside, which has happened here. And now if we look at the low that we made last week, we're actually printing a hidden bullish divergence continuation pattern on the daily time frame as the money flow continues to get thicker. So all things considered, there's definitely a lot of room to the upside. And when we take a look at the actual order flow, the trades that entered during this pump, yesterday we saw about 60 million longs actually come in right around the price of 27,100, 27,200. A lot of fresh money actually entering into the market. This was not purely a short squeeze. Look at this, a big increase of open interest yesterday, and a lot of these longs have not yet closed out of their positions. What does this mean? This means it's not just a short squeeze. There's real money on the line here. There are traders who are going to be defending levels down below us. And today we also have the VWAP right around our major area of support. And so the area to really be looking out for today, 27,300 to 27,500. If we can hold this level, I do believe we will see another big push to the upside, which is why I am still holding the long after a number of TPs have been hit along the way up here. My next major TP is going to be around $29,500. Shout out to everybody in the Casper group who took the long trade from the exact bottom. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper crew, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. This is where every single weekday we do multiple live streams, giving you our setups, giving you our ideas. Click the link to join the VIP Discord, a great community for education, as well as the courses that we have here. Great resources for actually learning how to trade in a systematic way so that you're not gambling, but you're actually doing this in a way with longevity and growing your account over time. Also, guys, if you want to trade cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and altcoins, I highly recommend you check out my go-to exchange, MEXC, 0% limit order fees, 0.01% market order fees. Absolutely a great deal. Also, if you want to trade assets like the S&P 500, stocks, forex, commodities, I'm currently trading this on BingX, where you can use your tether as margin to trade traditional markets. Links in the description and the pinned comment if you are interested. A quick reminder that this is not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor, and I'm not telling anybody what to do. In fact, I recommend only paper trading and demo trading because the purpose of life is to avoid all risk at all costs, and trading is very risky. If you do not know how to trade, please do not try to trade these markets, because first you need to learn what you are doing so that you can implement a strategy using good risk management, so over time you can actually grow an account instead of gambling away your money. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. May you all be blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I pray you and your family are extremely blessed this week, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace!